This has been a busy week. In addition to taking care of 2 kids and, running and hiring for a startup, I have like 4 projects going on at the same time while I read and watch YouTube videos to find inspiration for increasing passive income. So in this video, I'll be talking about some of the influences that I've been consuming, as well as what my plan is for raising passive income in 2020. Hey, my name is Ben and this is the Wealth Vlog. So I have read or have been reading 3 books lately. I'd like to give a little 20 words or less review on each one. The first book is really well known among this niche of people, but it's new to me. It's been around for like 12 years. It's Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. And believe it or not, I haven't heard of this one yet. But, I'm new at this and you got to start some point. My review, 20 words or less. Very hard to put down. Critical of the education system. Former teacher approved. I already bought 4 copies for friends. Becoming the Boss by Lindsay Pollock. Now, I'm reading this one to help manage this new startup. In 20 words or less, written for young emerging entrepreneurs. Direct and highly actionable advice. Most informative of all 3. And finally, another like YouTube celebrity and big name in personal branding, Crushing It by Gary Vaynerchuk. In 20 words or less, every single time I go to bed at 2 a.m., this is the book that tells me that's a good thing because I'm on track. Anyway, you've heard me say many times that I am a co-owner and CTO and software developer for Mastery Portfolio. I'm also a stay-at-home dad for 2 kids. So when I'm not driving kids to gymnastics or ballet or swimming lessons or school or making lunches or cleaning up, then when they're at school, I'm at home programming or talking to my partners. Then when the kids go to bed at 7 o'clock, I'm back at work from about 7 p.m. to about 10 p.m. But at 10 p.m., that's when I start working on these side projects. The first of those projects is YouTube. YouTube is also the one that I'm most excited about because I love putting together these videos. I have 3 playlists that I'm currently working on. The first of those is the Wealth Vlog. That's the one you're currently watching where I talk weekly about my endeavor to build passive income. The second of those is called Beginnings, where I talk about my prior experience and how I've invested in the stock market or real estate and the lessons that I've learned through success or failure. And then the last one is actually going to be a new project that I'm going to be launching probably next week. It's going to be called Explanations for Anyone. And in that series, I'm going to be explaining scientific or technical topics in my own teaching style, which I have really missed. And I have had a lot of fun researching 5G technology recently and putting together the effects for the presentation and the script for that. I can't wait to shoot it and put it together. So if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and wait for that to come out because it's going to be awesome. The second project is a little less time consuming. It's actually just something I think about and write down ideas as it goes, but I've been watching these YouTubers who talk about building passive income, and a lot of them have recommended launching logo designs for Redbubble or Printful. So whenever I've come up with an idea, I write it down on my phone and we'll see how that goes. Thirdly, I've heard a lot about becoming an Amazon affiliate, so I signed up for that this week. And I've got a few reviews for some board games and I just posted some links for that. And hey, not for nothing, but like the books I just reviewed, link in the description. I have actually found some excellent videos on YouTube with people who have been really transparent about how much they make and how they make the videos that produce the positive reviews and get a lot of clicks. And so I put some links to those videos in the description. And then the last project is actually another programming project. So if you don't already know, programming opens a lot of doors. And if you don't know a thing about programming, I highly recommend taking like a little tutorial on YouTube. I actually got started in 2012 when I took Java tutorials by the New Boston. I learned almost everything I needed to know to get started for my first application. And since then, I've been producing applications like every year. And I've grown, like my first ones weren't that great. But nevertheless, at this point, I'm sitting and I'm thinking whether or not I can come up with an idea that will be easy to build, self-sustaining, and can maybe bring in some passive income. So the answer to that question is not no. It's really just a question of, do I have the creativity to come up with something? So I came up with a concept last week. I've been piecing it together, and I'll probably be talking more about that as that unfolds. Currently, I work about an hour a night on just that one project, so it's probably going to take me more than a month. Anyway, all of my progress, all of the resources that I find as I put this stuff together, I tweet about on Twitter. You can follow me there at neverbeenbetter, or you can even read my blog at neverbeenbetter.com. If you like this video, subscribe, give me a like, but most of all, just thanks for watching. Really appreciate your support, and I'm looking forward to what happens this year.